Have you ever prayed for word in the world
day
isn't
after
money.
day?
It's this
Week
word,
after week.
tomorrow,
Maybe even
tomorrow
year
I'll
after
start
year.
saving, and nothing seems to change. You keep asking, you keep believing, you keep hoping, but deep down you're wondering, God, why are you making me wait? If that's where you are right now, stay with me. Because the answer may be completely different from what you think. Waiting is hard, especially when you've done everything you know to do. You've prayed, you've trusted, you've remained faithful, yet the breakthrough hasn't come. The relationship hasn't healed, the opportunity hasn't opened, the answer hasn't arrived, and after a while, waiting begins to feel like rejection. But what if your waiting season isn't punishment? What if it's preparation? Think about Joseph. God gave him a dream, but before the promise came, there was betrayal. There was slavery, there was prison. Years passed before the promise became reality. From the outside, it looked like God wasn't doing anything, but every delay was positioning Joseph for what was ahead. The palace required preparation that the prison provided. Here's something many believers miss. God is often more interested in preparing you for the blessing than giving it to you immediately. Because if the blessing arrives before the preparation, the blessing can become a burden. The waiting season is where God develops patience, trust, character, dependence on Him, things that can't be learned overnight. So what do you do while you're waiting? You stay faithful, you keep praying, you keep trusting, not because you see results, but because God is still good even when you don't see movement. Faith is not believing after the answer comes. Faith is trusting before it comes. If you've been waiting on God, don't confuse delay with denial. The same God who hears your prayer also understands the timing required for the answer. And one day you may look back and realize, the waiting wasn't working against you. It was working for you. If this encouraged you today, subscribe and join our growing community of believers seeking to grow closer to God every day. And remember, God has not forgotten your prayer.